Hello there YouTube, this is Keithy1980 and welcome to Wycombe Wonderers on Football Manager 2016, and this was requested last night for myself. It will be last night by the time this one goes up on stream. Hopefully you enjoyed the introduction that I've done. Sorry if it was a bit plain, but I don't have the tools at the moment to do a good edit. I've got to learn certain bits, so I do apologise if it looked a little plain. Anyway, you're going to see the highs and lows of Wycombe Wonderers while I'm here. I'm going to take you through a few tactics, a couple of transfers that I've done, and we'll go straight into the first live com match, and hopefully do quite well. So let's go straight into my transfers, because I'm sure you want to know. The first signing I actually made was Corey Francis. Now he looks pretty good. He's going to be my advanced playmaker. And he's young, he's Welsh, and he's only earning £400 a week, which isn't a huge amount. He's only on 1 year contract, so if he does well, I will be keeping hold of him. His reports say that he could be a really good player. It does say potential to be a key player for the team, so I will keep hold of him for now. The second player I've got is Josh Pritchard. Now he doesn't seem to look as good, but he's a ball-winning midfielder, and the stats say that he's pretty good, especially for this level. Downside to him is, even though he's valued at 275,000, he is earning 1,500 a week, and that is the lowest I could actually give him. He came from Man U's youth ranks. He's 22. He's Welsh, so I've got two Welsh people, both on the free. The guy that went out was actually the old manager, so nothing to worry about there. Player manager. So sorry Gareth Ainsworth, I do apologise for kicking you out. Anyway, tactics wise, we're going for a 4-1-3-2, and oh dear, my goalkeeper's injured already. That's not good, because I've got Alex Lynch, who's okay. He just needs a bit of training up. Now, as you can see, these are all pretty high up. I've set them to the correct styles that these guys can work with, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some results out of it. So basically, goalkeepers on defence. We have a limited fullback defender, a central defender, a limited defender, and a wing back. Then we've got a ball-winning midfielder, which is the defensive midfielder. The mid-right is a winger, so that's Thompson here. The centre is a advanced playmaker, and this guy Wood, he is actually going to be a wide midfielder. And why I chose that, I just want to try new tactics out. Then we go up to the two people who are actually in the strike force. We've got Gozi Ugwu, however you pronounce him. I do not know how to pronounce him, and he's English. It's quite scary when you know that he's English and you can't pronounce his name. So yeah, he's a defensive forward support role, and Paul Hayes is going to be the deep lying forward attacking role. So hopefully, yes, that's all set. I could put him as a false nine, but I'm not going to. I want him to be a deep lying forward, and fingers crossed that this tactic works. I have set up some of these myself, but I'm not going to do anything with that. We are accomplished with the tactic. I am not setting I've not set any guys up for anything here at the moment, but I will do. I'm going to set these for always tight mark, always close them down, and always show onto the weak foot. That is just something I will set up myself. I do not do tackling. Normally with attacking midfielders, I tend to just see what happens. So players, right, this guy. Now, like I say, until I get to know some of the players, I've not set any instructions yet. This is for a later date. So yes, that is my lineup, without Matt Ingram in goal, obviously. We will change some of this when we start the match. As for the schedule, the schedule, I think, went pretty darn well. First match was against my under-21s, where all my team decided that they were going to go in the under-21s and I had no players left. But the first proper match against Arsenal, and you would have thought Arsenal would have thrashed me. No, they only beat me 1-0, along with Manchester United. They only beat me 1-0 yet again, so I was really happy with that result. The third match was against Eastbourne Borough, and we only just beat them 4-3. We had the 3 goals. Excuse me, put my teeth in. We had 3 goals before half time. Then we went to Newcastle in Wales, and we thrashed them 5-0. That was a really good match. Then the Chelsea under-21s, we beat them 3-0. So this tactic's working. Then we went against Marlow and drew 0-0 against them. Tiverton we beat 2-0. Manchester City, we were quite unlucky in this game. We lost 2-1. And Southampton under-21s, we lost again 2-1. But I'm not too bothered about the losses there. They are much bigger teams than me. Like I say, losing only to 1 goal in every single one of these big matches is actually a big thing for me. So the first match you'll be seeing me go up against is York, and we're supposed to win. We're supposed to be in the top half, and I've said to the team, right, if you can push on, we've got a chance to hit the playoffs, but I've only told him to go for the top half of the table. Don't want to push him too hard. So yeah, here we go. First match of the season. And if you want me to add anything extra at some point in any of the next future episodes, then don't hesitate to ask in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Right, this guy, why is it he there? I want Paul Hayes here. Paul Hayes, he's an older player, pretty damn good, and Ugwu is young, so defensive forward, deep lying forward. We have a winger and the ball winning midfielder. Yes, good, right. Alex Lynch. We have no spare goalkeepers. That's bad. And also the team guidelines, I will stick on those 2 as well. There we go. But I don't want you. Hayes, get in there. Barry Richardson has come in. That's the other one. He looks terrible. Oh, he's 46 years old. Wow. Who did he used to play for? Sorry guys, I'm just being nosy. He started off, look at this, 1986 at Sunderland. Wow. Wow is all I can say. Right, anyway, let's get straight onto the match. I'm sure you're keen to see. Captain Aaron Pierre. Yes, whatever. So we're going to this match, evens, favourites. Draw 11-5 and for York to win 11-5, and we are at home, so I'm hoping that we can come away with a nice win while sorting out a few of the tactics, possibly. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, whereas we're playing a 4-1-3-2, so fairly similar. And I did set you to do this, but I'll set you to do it anyway. Have we got any attacking midfielders? Yes. We'll just show them onto the weaker foot. I'm sorting out some of these tactics now. And fingers crossed for the debut time. I want to win this match just to show that I can do it. So here we go. We are going to stop that just for a second because I've got extended and I've got the camera on 3D. I was sure you don't want to see that. Right, let's put it on TV, goals, action. There we go. Right, I think between highlights, stick it all the way up during highlights. We don't want it too quick. There we go. I think we've got it all set up. And here we go. So we've kicked off. And Thompson already. Ugwu, that's unlucky. And Jalali. I cannot pronounce that. I might have to stick. We're on the attack already. McGinn to Pritchard. Pritchard's looking for space to Pierre. Good little pass there. Pierre needs to find someone. McGinn again. Pritchard can pass it back. Pierre, that's a lovely ball. Ugwu has scored it for Wycombe Wonderers. That's Wycombe Wanderers 1, York City 0. Congratulations. Is that Gauzy? Jawsy? Ugwu? Still can't believe that's a British name. Unless he's got a second nationality. There it is, there's the goal. He He teases the keeper and he teases the defence as well. A lovely little goal. And we're just going to wait for the next highlight. We're looking at 14.5 minutes so far. Barrett, Oliver, Barrett, back to Oliver. We've tackled him, but Verma's got the ball. Verma to Tonda, to Carson, back to Tutonda, Barrett, Tutonda, to Carson, Carson to Verma, and that's a goal by, who the heck is that? Gilali, is that Delali? Delale? Yeah, that guy. That was a nice little crossover. It's Wycombe Wonderers 1, York City 1. Gilali, we'll call him. And that wasn't a very good match. Right, let me just put on the match stats because I'm sure people want to see that. We've had one shot on target and scored, and so have they. So that's not exactly testing the keepers, is it? They've had more of the ball. Our defenders, what? Our defenders, yeah, okay, then it's half time. Right, so give the lads a bit of encouragement. And like I say, if you've got any tips for the tactic to get it working a little bit better, let's put York City on the heat map. Ooh, now they're a bit all over the place. I'm more in the centre. Personally, I think they're in the centre anyway. Let's go here. Oh, I don't want to quite go there. Let's go on the pitch. Tactics overview. That's the one. So we're already trying to look for overlap and exploit the flank. We're trying to work the ball into the box. We're not shooting on sight. Hit early crosses. Look for overlap. This is my tactic that I've actually set up. Cancel that then. I don't think we're doing too bad. I'm just going to start straight off and half. Not a lot I can tell by the heat map. They're kind of all over the place and I can't exploit anything. I can't exploit the centre because they're all in the centre. And Paul Hayes has been offside. We're going to make a couple of changes. Who needs a bit of match practice? You need a bit of match practice. We'll bring you on. And Michael Harriman, 5.9. And we'll bring Paul Hayes off for Aaron Amadi Holloway. That will do for now. So we'll just call him Holloway. And Danny Rowe we've brought on. Pritchard has been given a yellow card. So come on. We've had a couple more shots, but we don't want this to look bad. Yes, clear it, guys. Come on. Yes, Jacobson is trying to break his past it to McGinn. McGinn should look to. That's a lovely pass to Thompson. Thompson's just kicked it in, and Holloway, as the sub, has scored. Who's my super sub now? Congratulations! It's Wycombe Wonderers 2, York City 1. And this match is it's quite an interesting one. Thompson with a cross. Oh, Holloway with a header. That was a lovely little head straight into the back of the net. And I've got to start getting some of these off. Oh, the corner, Wood. That's to Pritchard. Bit of a poor corner. Pritchard to Thompson. Thompson gets it. Wycombe Wanderers 3, York City 1. I think that's killed the game now. Let's look at getting him off. Do we have Bean on? Do we have Kretschmar? I think we'll have Kretschmar in. Decent looking players, only 21. Bean's 30, and he's at full potential, obviously. Jamaican, but just to get some of these players to get a little bit of match fitness, because I'd like him to play at some point. So Pritchard, lovely little cross for Pritchard. Thompson with the volley in. That was a lovely ball. Is there any more goals in this? I'm hoping there is, but you can't guarantee it. Gary Thompson is injured. I've got to keep him on because I've got no more subs. This looks like the end of the goal, the end of game highlight. Unless they're just going to get a last minute goal to make it 3-2, but I'd rather stay at 3-1 just because of goal differences. Jalali, Carson gets it in the back of the net in the last minute of injury time. That, wow. Come on, guys. You didn't need to concede that. That was a silly one to concede. Summerfield with a lovely ball, actually, and he wasn't being marked. Carson with a nice strike, and the goalkeeper could have possibly done a little bit better there. This should be it now. Thompson. Well, have we got a goal in it? Kretschmar? No, that's it. Yes, oh no, it's a win to start off the season. Wycombe Wonderers 3, York City 2. I'm just going to tell him it's a nice victory because it's my first match. We're just going to quickly click there to the results screen. Wycombe Wonderers 3, York City 2. So we've hit third spot after the third game. Third spot after the first game. So my next match, let's have a look at my schedule. My next match will be Crawley or Hartlepool. It's the end of the month, so we'll do Crawley. We'll do it by each month. So the next match after that will be Cambridge, and then Mansfield. Yeah, so we'll do it that way. We'll do it month by month, and see how things go. But thank you ever so much for watching. There will be more on this Wycombe Wanderers save. If I don't reply to you instantly, it's because I've probably done 2 or 3 at the same time. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace out, and happy gaming.
Yeah.